Hi traders, good morning, good afternoon everyone. Sorry for this little delay. It was a really big storm here, so I really hope that the electricity is not going to go off again. If I do disappear, sorry guys, don't blame me but the weather. So hopefully though it's going to hold on now. Hi Brian, hi Tim, hi Clifton, good morning, good morning. So let's see quickly what is going on this market. I'm happy to get back at least. And so far seems like that we do start in a small red again. Or so you could see yesterday. It does not mean anything for this market nowadays because it's just pushing higher and higher. Or so yesterday at the end of the day, it just gave up a bit. So let's see whether we are going to continue this small pullback here or the bulls are going to shake off again this quite of a bit overextended level on the S&P 500. So the SPY it's much weaker than yesterday, 0.64% lower indeed. Big tech stocks, I would say quite mixed. AMD, Baba, Google, strong. Coin 2, Tesla 2, but I see, for example, Microsoft in the red side, Meta, AVGO, Amazon, MU, Humana, what else in here? UPSD 1.78%, mRNA still strong, and SMCI. So quite of a mixed market traders, I must tell you. But both of the SPY and Triple Q are going hand in hand with like 0.60% to the downside. Hi, and good morning to you. Nice to see you, Darren. Yeah, hump day midweek, as Scott used to say, it's Wednesday. Hi, Lee. Good morning, Steve C. Nice to see you, everyone. Okay, guys, headlines. Not too much indeed. Morgan Stanley turns bullish on US stocks. Here is why it says the market lows have already been made. Well, I'm still not sure in that. Depends very much in the tariffs news, in my opinion. But let's see. Dow and S&P 500 and Nasdaq eyes losses ahead of the 20-year auction as oil prices rise. Target lowers the guidance. Of course, we have a bunch of interesting earnings news today, traders, but not too much on the economic front again, because on the economic front again, beside of the crude oil inventories, nothing else at all indeed. Like only again the FOMC member speakers who started to be again concerned yesterday regarding the long impact of the possible tariffs during the, if they will be on during the July month. I mean, you know, there is the deadline for the tariffs indeed. Okay, so not a big day on the economic front. Only as I see 10:30 crude oil inventories, as I mentioned you, 12:15 FOMC member Barkin and FOMC member Bauman speaks. That's it. Regarding the yesterday trading day, for me it was nice and green with two nice trades, QBTS and the other one it was a Netflix short. Both of them I nailed it, especially QBTS was a two partial trade which just made my day. And let's see whether today we can rinse and repeat, or even to just to get a little bit more on the green side. So what about the international news? CNBC, I'm checking. Fundamental regime shift could be underway as investors rethink US assets. ECB just told. Marks and Spencer cyber attack to wipe out nearly 1/3 of annual profits. Ouch, that's not good. What else in here? Target, as I mentioned, you not a good news. But Asia Pacific markets mostly rise after Wall Street rally posed yesterday. Big news from Elon. He just told that Tesla X AI expect to keep buying chips from Nvidia and AMD. So I think this is the main reason why we do see AMD to the green side traders, also not Nvidia yet, but AMD nicely to the upside, 0.39%, and SMCI is not bad either. I'm going to watch them to the long list. As I see, the team is here soon, Scott and DVG, and I'm just going to start with the big movers. Regarding the rest of the stock exchanges and other financial assets. Indeed, let's just check the cryptos and so on. On the Bitcoin, as I've seen, it was green. Now it's just get back to red, 0.39%. Of course, the gold is going higher again. So the Bitcoin is retreating from the highs. Futures red, as I mentioned you, and Asia nicely to the green side. Europe is green too. Only the US market is lagging a little bit here, but let's see whether we can have some great candidates at least for this weak market start. If you have anything on the radar, please just let me know, traders. And of course, if you have any questions regarding trading, TEFS funded account packages, private mentoring, anything like that, VIP room membership, then please just drop me an email at agi@tefs.com, and you can check our website as well at www.tefs.com as usual. Okay, guys, now let's see the big movers. We have some indeed, not too many, but enough to start the day with. Palo Alto Networks, PANW cybersecurity company, the 3.7% after the fiscal third quarter came out below the estimate. So let's just check PANW here. PANW now is just stretching even lower as I see. Doesn't look good, $183 to the downside. I like this nice reversal opportunity on the daily as well. Strong pre-market volume. There is no doubt we need to put it to our short list. So this is going to be my first trade call for today, and this is going to be start with a short PANW. Next one on the list is United Health, dropped 6% after a nasty downgrade. So poor United Health is just tried to make a reversal in the recent days, but as you can see, it's just completely failed, 5.59% lower and under this $305 level, which is definitely a nice gap down. 300 can be a quite of a strong level there though, and the overall stock is a bit extended, but that downgrade doesn't sound good for a continuation to the upside. Let's see whether UNH is going to give up again. Target is here, as I mentioned you, is just got its outlook really disappointing. It just cut its full year sales outlook, and it's just slipped 3.5%. So TGT is here with 6% to the downside already, and looks like maybe more coming also. The 90% level can be a very meaningful support there, traders, and the pre-market volume is quite high. Scott just posted his list with LOW, TOL, and XPV only to the green side and the rest to the short side. As you can see, even the market is weaker. LOW is here too. It is higher, not like target, as reaffirmed its full year forecast. So looks like Lois, it's a much optimistic towards the year than the target. Let's just put it to the long side. Toll Brothers is here. This is a home builder, rose more than 4% after fiscal second quarter results topped the expectations. So TOL at the moment is up 2%. Let me just check the daily chart quickly, and let's decide whether it is enough for us to put to the long side. Nice pre-market volume, though I'm not quite satisfied. So because of that, I'm going to put it to the long side, but be careful. Darren, thank you. You are watching Goose, XPV, Keys, and LHX. To the upside, PNW, TGT, UNH, VFC, and the rest to the downside. Completely agree with you. Yes, TTW, Keys, and Goose, as far as I remember, they were the earnings after the market close. Let me just check them. Keys at the moment, it is just up 5%. Looks really nice. Also, for me, it's just a secondary list because unfortunately the pre-market volume is extremely low. XPEV 5% higher after smaller than expected loss. I agree, we can try to the long side indeed. And I'm going to watch not XPEV, but TTWO, which got just earnings release too, and this was not the best indeed. It is looking like a perfect short candidate in my opinion. I like it to the short side. Thank you, Darren. Okay, what else in here? Wolf speed is here. Semiconductor supply plunged more than 60% out after Wall Street Journal reported, citing sources familiar with the matter, that Wolf Speed is preparing to file bankruptcy within weeks. Ouch. Maybe then the party is over here, guys, for the bulls and wolves as well, unfortunately, because it's down. Wow, $1. I don't think so we can even short it anymore. Indeed, usually it's a short restrictions on that type of stocks. What a shame. Unfortunately, this was like a $30 stock even 1 year ago, or a little bit more than 1 year ago, and now it's just going bankruptcy. Ouch. Carter's is here as well. CRI. This is a children's clothing company which is just down 6% after Carter's cut its quarterly dividend. But as far as I remember, this is a kind of a low volume stock, so might we cannot put it. Oh yeah, definitely. It's not a touch here for me indeed. So I think I went over all of the. Oh yes, QBTS or biggest winner yesterday. You are right. We definitely should watch it. Also today might it's in a pullback. Oh no, no chance for a pullback on QBTS. I agree with you. We should just watch it on the secondary list. Hi Vincent, nice to see you. Good morning. So not too many candidates for today, traders, as I mentioned you, but even the market looks quite interesting too. So Roblox, Humana, MU, AVGO, Hood, MBLY, and the rest is quite weak, especially UPST, AF4M, which I see it's very weak, and Humana. Also to the upside, I see mRNA and SMCI, and I'm just going to call them to the long side indeed, because I like both of them, and AMD because of the Tesla news. So these are going to be my green trades, and to the downside, what else to check here? AVGO 1.16, but you know what, guys? If the market again is just finding some, it's going to find some support there and makes a reversal. They can just make a nice reversal in no time. I mean, even the red, bigger tech stocks and the rest. So that's why I'm going to stay just with these candidates for today. And let's see how the market is going to continue after the opening bell. 44 trading room traders, VIP traders, have a beautiful green trading day for you with Scott and DVG, and let's see whether Amir is going to join the party of the Wednesday trading too. I wish you a great one, and of course I'm going to be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. sharp, hopefully not just with a delay like with today. So have a nice one, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, guys. YouTube traders, let's just make another nice green trading day here, hopefully. This is going to be a good one again. Also, I do miss a little bit the economic front, like no big economic news here and there, but let's see what's going to happen. Indeed. Hi, Tara, nice to see you. Have been traveling lately? I have not seen you there. Jeremy, good morning. Todd, hi, nice to see you. TXN, okay, interesting, over 200 EMA, just checking 1 second. This QBTS, guys, this is amazing, actually. Hi, Alamu, nice to see you. Good morning, good morning. Yes, you are right. That looks good, but it's done now. Also, we can watch it on our secondary list. Oh, sorry to hear that. I really hope everyone is better now. Oh, don't even ask Tara. It was really. The yesterday it was okay, but still a chop fest. Choppiness. I do prefer nowadays, guys, that we have some economic news. First of all, second, indeed, like, come on, market, do something. Pick a direction in time because it's much easier to trade, right? Mm. And 2 days ago, everyone thought that we are going to go lower, and look at that fantastic recovery, actually. That was just amazing. Okay. You are very welcome, Marka. So, Tara, hopefully the market is going to treat us much better for today. Sorry, guys, I'm just going to be here with you in 1 minute. Okay. Hi, Sebastian. Nice to see you. Good luck, everyone. So here is Scott with us, indeed. And hopefully Amir is going to join later. Market is still weak, so I would say Mike, we're going to start with shorts, but I'm going to be open-minded today, traders, as 2 days ago. I thought it's going to be a small pullback and not. But today it is a little bit more chance for that because things are starting to be concerned from the FOMC members' side as well, indeed. So far, the best candidates to the short side, it's PANW, TGT, and TTWO. I'm going to watch them. And Hitch, it's on my list too. PNW. AMD, though it looks quite strong. I like it. I really, really like it. Reddit, we can watch too, indeed. TGT and TTWO, which I'm going to watch as well. AMD surprisingly strong, I think, thanks to the Elon news with the plans to buy more chips from NVIDIA and the AMD is definitely, it's a great uh, um, positive for the whole thing here. Okay, still have 5 minutes to go. Scott likes EDBL over $5, by the way. EDBL. I'm just going to check it too. And of course, XPEV, which is a small Chinese EV stock, and this looks like it's moving higher too. Okay, XPEV. Pony AI, SQBT, we still can watch them for sure. And SMCI, and Scott is just mentioning this goose. Mine is going to be a good one. No, it's quite of a lack of volume as I see. I don't like it too much, but we can just watch it for sure. Okay. LOW. Oh yeah. Agree. Hi, Kevin. Nice to see you. Oh yes, Baidu. Baidu was another new stock indeed. I mean earning stock. Thank you, Jeremy. I completely forgot Baidu. Usually, I just keep distance from these Chinese stocks, but even on earnings, it can be a good mover, so we can watch it for sure. Okay. Some of the traders they go for a weak market. Let's see. Scott is watching PA and W under 182, QBTS over 18, and so on. I'm watching QBTS for sure. QBTS, I'm watching XPEV, Tesla, Google, AMD. That's a no doubt. PLTR, of course, but overall market is still weak traders. So let's just see first what's going to happen. Sorry, guys. Okay, traders, 3 minutes to go. Good luck, everyone. Let's just remain objective here and not biased, which is sometimes it's the hardest in trading, right? But we need to go with that. Okay, guys. A little bit more to go. I'm still watching here the big movers. Okay, Village is still not here. So let's see whether he's going to join there. Okay, market. Ah, DVG is here too. Okay, guys, we are very close for the opening. Good luck, everyone. And let's just see whether this market is up to for a nice move today. DVG is still on the short on the big banks, by the way. Okay, market is still moving lower. Scott buying EDBL already. Okay. Let me just check how Pony AI and QBTS are doing. Wow, QBTS, guys, this is still a beast. SPY triple Q, TEM checking. BVG shorting UNH here immediately. PANW doesn't do this gap and go, unfortunately. AMD nice, but we need a continuation pattern, Lee. I would say QBTS extremely strong, amazing. So Tesla under 342.65 from DVG and UNH he's shorting under 303.90. I'm still holding here. AMD crazy strong, NVIDIA not that crazy strong. Reddit moving lower too. As I see overall market though, it's just a bit interesting, I would say. And I can't believe Netflix is still moving higher. This is crazy. Okay, PRTR going higher now. I agree we should watch this PRTR thing here, guys. Looks nice. QBTS strong. Market pulling back, of course. AMD just giving up now. PANW has no chance. QBTS now it's pulling back. Watching Amazon, which is starting quiet weak traders. Look at that. XPV is very strong, I agree, but I do not have entry set up yet. SMCI is quite strong too, traders. So if AMD NVIDIA is getting back to the stronger side, we can watch it. PLT are very strong, Reddit weak, Tesla pulling higher now. CRWD Kevin checking. DVG is going for MSTR short. Okay, guys, TGT looks nice for a possible gap and go under 91.40. Under 91 and 40, I'm going to take it. Lower share size, but looks great indeed. Okay, nice. I want to take a partial around the 90, would be great. PANW. Oh, TGT, sorry. It's my fault, guys. So TGT 91.40. Now, Scott was talking about the PANW, and I thought it is, but this is not the one. Okay, guys, so next one which I'm watching, CRWD, was a very nice one, but extremely quick. In the meantime, the market still looks a bit tricky, still over the VWAP. Scott is buying PANW above 181. Wow, okay. Okay, come on, TGT, break this 91. This is what we need. All right, traders, SMCI looks strong. NVDA fighting Google very strong. I'm just telling you. This UNH is coming back, and this entry maybe under this 303 could be interesting in my opinion. Oh, okay, sorry for that. Market looks like as a possible gap and go. Baidu is just going higher, amazing with XPV. They do not care about the market at all. Microsoft, nothing. Okay, traders, target is going to our direction. Very good. I would like to see a 90 as or stop loss. It's over 92. I would like to see at least a 90.60 for the first partial. QCOM checking in the meantime. Okay, traders, 90.60. I think I'm going to be okay with a partial 60.70, I would say, on our TGT short. A little bit lower. Come on. QCOM looks interesting for sure, but we need to be careful with the longs now as the market is making a reversal, traders. Pony AI is dropping. Google is very strong. I don't know what's happening with the Google, but this is like crazy strong now. Okay, PLTR pulled back. TGT, come on. Don't trick me there. SPY triple Q fighting with the VWAP in the meantime. Come on, market. This Tesla, it's so much like all over the place. UNH still looks interesting in my opinion. QCOM though, you know what? I think it looks really nice. Yes, Alamu AMD, it's very nice over this. Also, your risk reward is not that good, so I'm still waiting. But AMD looks really good. Overall market though, it's still a little messy here, so I'm going to be careful there. So still no decision on the direction with the market at least. My TGT is still into the green. That's a good one. Okay, guys, market is still on the fighting mode. Unfortunately, my TGT is coming back, of course. Ooh, Meta. Have you seen the Meta, guys? Okay, now I like AMD traders over 114.60. 114.60 looks nice. Yes, SMCI, it's the same, strong, and even AMD. Here comes our AMD and NVIDIA looks strong as well. AMD stop loss, it's under 114.20, I would say. Okay, traders, here comes AMD. I would like to see on the AMD. I'm stretched on the side. Oops, I had a fat finger on the AMD, guys. So I'm going to close a little bit here. But on the AMD, I would like to see at least a break over 115. TGT still okay. UNH very nice if you entered under this 303. Looks great. And watch out for the PLTR. It's not the best. SMCI checking. Nice. Okay, let's see. All right, traders, I had a fat finger on my AMD trade, so I'm just closing a little bit off here. I was just a limit holder there and I wanted a market, so never mind. So I just reduce my size. Okay, guys, also TGT still remains attractive for me. It rejected on the VWAP. AMD beautiful. AMD, I want to see a 115.20 first partial there. AVGO checking. Just a second. Wow, Meta, you are a beast today. Again. SPY triple Q breaking the highs too. Come on, AMD. Come on, AMD. Go, go, go. Okay, guys. PA and W under 180 looks nice as a nice rejection on the VWAP. Also, I would like to warn you that the green candle volume, it was a little bit dramatically high, Alamu. So be careful. Maybe it's just going to be a possible like a, I don't know, um, a scalp, but looks interesting. So I'm still holding my TGT short traders, and I still do hold my AMD. On the AMD, I would like to see a break over 115 and take the first partial. Okay, nice AMD. Go, go, go. We still need to go like a 30 cents to take a partial. Netflix very strong, and unfortunately TGT though. I'm going to be out on 92.05. I don't want to lose too much on that one. Overall market still, again, as I told you, if it's just finding a support, it's just pushing higher. And look at that amazing 590 on the SPY and 519, almost 518 on the triple Q. I'm still holding my great long on the AMD. Google is amazing. Tesla is not that amazing. And unfortunately, though, this TGT is in danger. But I'm ready to take my first partial on the AMD soon. Hmm. Meta crazy. Okay, traders, finally AMD, it's here. I'm still holding my TGT and market is still pushing a bit higher. Nah, you see, Alemu? PANW did not get even under this 180. I told you, volume, guys. Volume, volume, volume. It's so important. You cannot believe that, how important is that. Okay, traders, here we are. I think I'm going to take a small partial here on our AMD trade. SPY triple Q though still looks like it's just going to shake it off again, this week start indeed. So on the AMD, I'm ready to take 75% of my share size here and let the rest run. Thank you, AMD. And move the stop loss definitely on the break even. SPY triple Q still pushing higher. TGT, not my favorite, guys. Might I just going to remove some shares down there to to make a little loss management, unfortunately. Now it's back, that's good. Not that much indeed. My entry was a little bit too late as well. SPY triple Q, big test. Yeah, I just reducing a little share size only on this TGT because I'm afraid it's going to break over 92. Apple is weak. Have you seen the Apple, guys? It's just crazy. NVIDIA beautiful. Come on, AMD. Don't trick me. AMD stop loss is going to be 114, I would say 114.50. UNH, look at this buyback. It's crazy. PLTR is weak. PLTR is weak. Overall market. Okay, traders, unfortunately, I am out of this TGT. So one winner, one loser so far. Microsoft, I'm wondering whether it's going to join the party here. SMCI was a nice one. It's a bit slow, but it's working. Well done. With the call, Google amazing or EMD still looks really good, and overall market is just on the green side again. Traders, crazy green indeed. And NVIDIA is just flying. Beautiful AMD. Traders, we can just put our stop loss over 114 or under 114.60 now. Well done. Anything on your side? Google did not give a no. I was watching for a possible breakout, but actually I don't know why it's running so much, Tara. It's just amazing how it's running now. Crazy. SPY still again. Traders, I feel like rinse and repeat. AMD just go. We are out of TGT. EMD is nice. And look at this, that big move again. Okay, guys, we need longs. Yeah, Google, but where to enter? 168? It's just too much to the upside now, unfortunately. And you know what, guys? I feel like might is just going to be short-lived. I don't know, but anything can happen on this market, especially nowadays. PNW still stays a bit weak there, so maybe this 180 still can be valid. Let's just check it. Dicking Netflix long. You think it wants to go 1200? I would say they got a quite of a nasty rejection, but still on low volume. So yeah, let's just watch it. Might we can get there along over maybe 197.50. What time? 197 even. Not bad. And keep an eye on Microsoft traders. Sometimes it's just starting to run like crazy. This is what I'm watching now. You see this 465.50. Also, the daily chart is not that promising. Market might, it's making a reversal here. You know what, Dicking? I don't know if I want to touch this Netflix. It just bite me back, 2 days ago. Yesterday it was okay, but now I don't know what we can get from this stock. Indeed, traders, what I'm going to do is just make my stop loss under 114 and 80 on the AMD. Okay, SPY might, it's going to give up here. Let's just check this VWAP level, guys. This can be a reversal. Let's be careful, guys. I can't believe you, TGT. So I'm going to be out on the AMD under 114.80 traders, 114.80. XPV remains strong. Market pulling back. So let's be careful. And Microsoft staying on the strong side. Not an easy market again, but quite of okay. Market on a decision point, guys. Baidu pulled back. Pony AI very weak. SMCI double top. NVIDIA pulling back. And I cannot give more chance to this AMD, unfortunately. So AMD is out. And let's see whether we are going to see a reversal on this market um, play here. If we do, oof, what an ugly consolidation on the market on the daily, by the way, guys. And you know what? Google it. I can't believe that. I could not take this 168, but you were right indeed. No, Tara is just, it's not diving. It's just, oh, wow. Okay. Something is happening, guys. I'm off the table now. Off the table. I guess it's news again. What else? Oh my goodness, guys, this market is just insane. This can be quite of a big news. But as far as I remember, it's no economic news at 10 o'clock. Let me just double check myself because we are human beings. Can be wrong. 21st. NZD annual budget. No, nothing. Tesla short. Let me just check it ticking. It's not the strongest though, for sure. AMD 115, you want to take it for reversal? Let's just wait for this craziness, what's going on now. Tesla short, I would say maybe only under this 343, but it's just not doing anything at all. And you know what? Deking Netflix long, you were right over this 1196 or 97. I hope you took it. Looks marvelous, very good. And overall market is still moving just higher and higher. Amazing. Okay, guys, PyTurk is still showing strength. Yeah, this 115, we can try it for the AMD just to recheck on it. Also, you know what? Maybe I would just sit a little bit on my hand at the moment. Uh, Feels like Argos for sure. Oh yeah. Oh yes, Tara. Argos are the stars of this year so far. Unfortunately, I would say. Not easy with them. SMCI for long. Lar, I know these are your type of favorite trades. I would say maybe over 43.72 for a bottom reversal, possible bottom reversal, 43.72. Not before. Market remains strong at the moment. Okay, guys, so far one winner, one loser, not the best day, and I'm really waiting for this market to decide whether it continues with these higher highs, higher lows. If yes, I am watching Still AMD, NVIDIA for a possible Viva bounce over 134.40. Tesla, wow, just wow. Okay, okay, guys, watch out now. Interesting things. You know what? I'm off the table now. Like I'm not going to check or touch anything at the moment. Okay, guys, Tesla is unstoppable. Baidu moving back. Microsoft is still strong, but overall market is quite messy. So watch out with a bunch of trades. You need to be rather on the sitting my hand on my hand kind of a trader today again. TGT remains stronger than weaker, unfortunately. Meta checking. Meta still remains quite strong. I agree with that. Kevin, I don't know. I'm just keeping my hands off Lee now. SMCI still, however, it still looks good if it's going to make a reversal now again over this 43.70. Overall market still remains stronger than weaker, especially for that gap fill. But again, I feel like this sell-off can just happen at any time. And yeah, King, we miss this Netflix definitely. Netflix is just unstoppable, completely unstoppable. Okay, market looking interesting again. Very interesting. I'm still watching this VWAP thing here, guys. Google 169. Now, you know what? I would wait for a pullback till this 167, 60, 80 to make a partial here, or make a partial. That would be great, right? A reversal. Reddit is weak and I missed it, guys. I can't believe it. Let me just check Apple there. DVG just mentioned it's quite weak or strong, sorry. And yeah, full recovery on Apple is definitely has an impact on this overall market move though. P&W still looks interesting, Raspi, but I must tell you only under this 180 level. 180 level, okay? If we want to do anything, it's just under 180. And I feel like it was an exhaustion candle, traders, at least based on the analyzation. I'm going to take a little short on the TQQQ, but only if it's breaking 70. Spice back to the VWAP, and I feel like if it's going to break it through, there will be some continuation there. Tesla gave it back in 1 second. Crazy. By the way, Scott is on a long side, Raspi, with the PA and W. It's funny. Spy to Q, here we go. We need another decision here on the VWAP with the SPY at least. Cannot see any other interesting entry point at the moment, traders. I'm just waiting for this market. If it's going to push lower, I'm ready to short the overall market with the TQQQ. And I'm still watching this AMD, especially if it's going to get back towards to the VWAP. So unbelievable, market is still pushing higher. Wow. And look at that. Seems like we are going to get a VWAP reversal. Amazing, amazing. Okay, guys. In this case, let's just watch this AMD for a push over the VWAP for another long opportunity. Um, Google still very strong. Netflix green, Meta green, KO green, Tesla green, but Tesla is quite ugly for today, indeed. Hey guys, market is still in a consolidation mode as I see. Tesla is back to the lows. Look at that, guys. UNH2, PNW still looks a bit weaker in my opinion, and the market is still looks like it's going to push even higher, not lower, so watch out here. Stressla. Yes, level 2. Stressla it's completely earned his nickname today for sure. Okay, guys, no new calls even in the VIP room. Reason for that, market is quite flat. It tried to make a nice higher, higher low move. Now it's back to the VWAP, especially the SPY and on a decision point on with this 590 level. Meta still remains strong, Kevin. I'm watching it though as well. Um, Also, I'm ready for the scenario as well if the market's starting to drop, even PA and W and overall TQQQ looks like as a great opportunity here. But as I just mentioned you in the beginning of this stream, I do miss the economic front, like no news. That means that no trigger, no impact on the market. Okay, traders, now I see a little move again. I miss the volume still, especially on the market side. But if this AMD is able to move back over this 114.50, I'm going to look for a possible long. Tesla is completely out of my radar today. It's just not doing a very nice move at all throughout the day. Tara, yeah, on this one's 2480s. I see, unfortunately. We are moving higher and higher, but the whole process is starting to be so slow. Amazon checking. Not bad, not bad. Especially thinking if we stay such a strong market, 20150. I would go really maybe just over 20150 indeed, but we should watch it. Looks nice as well, Lar. I like it. Yes, Meta is forming a continuation pattern. Looks really much better indeed, LAR, with a risk-reward ratio than before, over 642. Also, don't forget, guys, the market has no other chance just to push over a new high now. Let's see if it is able to do that. In this case, we can watch the reversal on AMD, the continuation on the Meta, definitely over 642, and the beautiful intraday breakout on NVDA over 134.25. I completely agree with you on these calls, very nice ones. Also, I just need a second and I will be back. Thank you for your patience. I will be back soon. Okay, traders, I am back. Sorry for that. So indeed, as I've told you, market needs to go for a new high. If it's not going for a new high, it's not the best indeed. Hmm. Tesla looks quite weak now. Look at that. I'm still flat at the moment. And craziness happening again. Look at that, guys. Big red, big green. Yeah, you are right. All goes in play now. And actually, your call on the NVIDIA LAR, it still looks quite nice. Also, I would take it maybe with a lower share size here on 134.25, but looks great indeed. And we are just pushing higher. SMCI checking. Yes, a nice call on 43.63. It's still just stuck to this 100 EMA on the intraday. Looks good. And again, I'm still watching this possible AMD reversal here. Okay, traders. So I'm still watching this overall volume because market, sorry, because the volume is very low and the market itself is just, I don't know. It's still quite of undecided, in my opinion. Now this is what I was expecting. Look at this break under the VWAP. I still like my call on the TQQQ short, by the way. I feel like the strength of the bulls, even if it seems like it's still quite of resilient, it's not that resilient anymore. So I'm ready to take this TQQQ short even under 70.15 traders. So this is going to be my new call on the TQQQ 70.15. It's very hard to read this market because and even I'm not sure I'm right. Okay, it's definitely you can be never sure that you are right. You can just be ready for the next actions on the market. But my next action would be a short on the TQQQ under the 17.15 and a possible long, I would say, on NVIDIA or AMD, but for that I need to see a new high on the overall market, especially if we are talking about AMD or NVIDIA, it should be ideally the triple Q. Google, yes, I missed it, sorry. I just missed this beautiful 169 reversal. I'm not on it yet. But 114.55 looks like a great reversal formation on the AMD. NVIDIA is a little bit too hectic for me. AMD looks much better for me traders here. I'm just going to call it. So I'm hedging myself with this TQQQ possible short if the market changes its mind, and definitely taking a long on the AMD if we go to this direction indeed. Oh, coffee, coffee, coffee. Ooh, Tesla. Look at that. Okay. Crap, that's what I get for looking at everything. I know. Amazon, yeah. But look at that again. Big green, big red. So ugly. Amazing indeed. Biden is moving back though. Okay, I'm still with TQQQ, but ready even with AMD if things are turning around again. AMD is just going sideways, beautiful short on Tesla. If you had guts to do it, guys. I was thinking on the 343 still. Amazing indeed. Now let's see. More than 1 hour went by, guys. Let's see how is your day. I hope it's better than mine. It's around break even, small red, but I have not given up yet. So, how is your trading day? And we have, of course, our favorite green, our hated red, and the wise no trades. Go for it, guys. Let's see how you are doing. I'm a small red at the moment. I'm still waiting for this decision for this from this market. I should probably stop and keep my green. Yes, the king, very wise decision in this situation and in this environment. If you are in green, fantastic indeed. Well done. Tesla dropping, NVDA dropping, overall market dropping, but no continuation in either direction yet, which is, I know, annoying, but this is what we have. And this AMD looks like from long to red, but this is just like short, but I don't think so. Okay, Spy TPQ still hesitating a lot. Pony AI is alive, guys, so might we can get back to this AI, small AI stocks. And let's see how you are doing. Yeah, more red. Sorry to hear that, guys. Really, really ugly market again. One big red, one big green. No consistency. Small green for you, AMD and AVGO. Well done. Fantastic. Happy to hear that, Lee. Guys, unfortunately, until we cannot see any a clear direction from this market, really, really hard to decide. What is happening usually in these situations? I would say if the market is going to stay in, especially the SPY under the VWAP and pushing lower, it's going to have an impact on the triple Q, and finally they are going to start to move together. Or usually after like 11:30, around 11:30, there is a switch in the market. Don't ask me why. Maybe they switch off the algos, they go to eat some lunch, and things sometimes changing, okay? So might, even if we are not going to see any direction now, might a little bit later on there will be a nice and obvious move on the market. This is what we have not seen it yet. Now everything is pulling back, but this is still not enough. So traders, if we get in for TQQQ under the 17.14, I'm going to wait for a 15-20 cents scalp. I'm not going to go on the risky side because as you can see, everything is quite hectic today again. No clear direction, small doji on the market. That means uncertainty, which we are facing definitely, not just with the market, but the overall market indeed. I mean, the big stocks. So first, they need to decide here. So this is what I am waiting for at the moment. That's why I'm sitting on my hand. And I just joined the red. Not a huge red, small red. So even if I cannot make this day, I'm still okay with myself indeed. Not the happiest, but I'm not going to revenge trading and over trading. Guys are trying to call several trades here too in the VIP room. Now Google is starting to be stronger. I'm still okay with AMD. I'm still okay with TQQQ. We just need the market for that. But I must tell you, QBTS and Pony AI look like they are starting to be alive again, so we can watch these lower price stocks too. Okay, so SPY again pushing higher. Here comes our AMD. Let's see if we can get it clearly to our side. Ooh, NVDA, what a beast, but continuation not guaranteed, right? Okay, traders, so SPY pushed back over the VWAP. That's good to our AMD long. But if it remains to just to go sideways, maybe I'm just going to let this day go alone, which is a hard decision because I'm in a small red, but I just cannot see, any chance for a continuation on this ugly market on either side, unfortunately. Okay, again, rejection. What else? QBTS, guys, again, QBTS is starting to be stronger too. Really weird. Have you seen that lately? Again, just making a quite of a comeback. Maybe I'm going to watch this 1685 level. Market is starting to be a bit exhausting. How about you? I feel like that at least. Crazy, crazy. LOW 170. You know what? Okay, I think Google is just unstoppable today. Go for a scalp if you want. I think I'm just going to leave this market alone soon. LOW, which was a bit low on the volume. Let's see how does it look like now. It's much better. And you want to 825 too long, right, Lar? Listen, 80 are done. So yeah, maybe there will be some pullback. Google, just a quick scalp if you want to take it. I'm still focusing on the market, also nothing to focus on. As you can see, unfortunately, this is still just touch the VWAP. It's you know what? This is what I completely hate. Spies under the VWAP and making a lower low, lower high. Triple Q completely resilient, staying on a consolidation and no decision. This means without a direction, it's really hard to trade, guys. So especially for the starter traders, the ones who just joined or rejoined for trading, this is a highly demanding environment in market because you do not have a clear direction. What does it mean? Most of the technical patterns tend to fail, or even if they do work, sometimes they do not get to this one or partially point or whatever your risk position management it is. It's very annoying, I know. And I see on my private mentor traders, they are in trouble. I've never done so many trade reviews lately, guys, than nowadays in in the last months. But thank God I'm still helping to my traders to come better and to come over this very hard environment on the market. Also, again, I like definitely Lars' approach for trading because this is the time for bottom and top reversals. Also, on the other hand, if you do not have enough um, experience with that kind of a trade, it's really hard to trade them. Okay, it's quite of a counter trend trade. Like look at LOW, it's weak, right? And even it requires a little bit more knowledge indeed, and that's why it's harder to decide on the timing, and top and bottom reversals all about the timing indeed. So and you have to know when it's working, when it's not working. Like for example, LOW working very nicely. Or so I would take a partial soon around 228, 1890 to make sure money it's in your pocket. Put your stop loss under 228 and let it run. But again, it's a quite of a nerve-wracking environment on the market. My both calls are still valid, but the market is not cooperating with us at all, especially with that fact to see that the SPY is moving down, the triple Q is moving quite of sideways, no decision, hard, hard, hard. Yes, Tara, these comments on the market are very useful. Ah, thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, definitely. This is what you need to learn because some of the starter traders, even despite of seeing that the market is not moving, they force trading, and sometimes this is enough for you in your psychological attitude to be thrown off the balance, and this what when you just lose it. Even for a 10 minutes, even for a day, it can damage a lot. It can just set you back a lot in your improvement cycle, and that's why I would say traders, what is the most important thing to learn beside of the right risk management, the right calculation of the share size, these technical aspects of trading. The next very important part, when just to say that okay, it's enough. I'm not going to trade today because the market is not cooperating. And it's quite of a risky environment. And this is hard to admit because I'm not sitting here to stare on the charts. I'm sitting here to act, but sometimes acting is just not the best solution. ARM checking. Yes, exactly, Raspi. And I don't like that because the markets, the indices are not aligned with each other. Like Google definitely is one of the reasons why the overall market is going up. I mean on the triple Q. And VDA and the semicons are the next one. Checking Roblox. Okay. Nice. It was nice. Now let's see whether it can make an intraday breakout pattern here. Raspi. VWAP reversal, intraday breakout, definitely. PLTR is the same, but on PLTR, maybe I would, yeah, you can buy it around 125.55 for the half share size and maybe ending over the VWAP 125.70. This can be a possible way to trade here. Here is still or AMD core traders. I'm still holding it for a possible entry here. Nice move on the NVDA. Hopefully AMD is going to continue as well with that move. And look at that again. Just before entering is just making a rejection. Ugly. PLTR, beautiful, love. Fantastic call again. I really like your style of trading indeed. Raspi, your Roblox was prompt, just a little bit too late for me to join. But I hope you are in. Ooh, it's almost 11 o'clock, guys. Ah, this market is nuts. And unfortunately, as always, I need to go soon because private mentor traders are waiting for me, as always. And the SPY, look at the SPY. Triple Q is going for trying so hard to make a new high of the day. SPY rejected again. And nice push on the Google. Well done on Google. This is a nice, really, really nice scalp now. I would take a 50 cents here, stop loss under 170 and let it run. AMD has not entered yet, traders, also the triple Q remains strong. SPY still remains weak, so watch out there. I still like my AMD call. On the market, I'm not sure I want to trade that. It just looks really ugly now, unfortunately. If the SPY is going to break this 590, this is going to be a different story, guys. Okay, so AMD is back slightly under the VWAP. Market, especially the triple Q, remains really, really strong. Complete resilience with the news and with the starting sentiment on the market, it still remains really strong here. Nice. Google is amazing. $6 in the money. Okay, guys. As much I love trading with you, unfortunately, I need to leave soon. So please remain really thoughtful on this market and cautious. Still longs are ruling here as I see. Yelly, as I've told you, longs, 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 because until the triple Q remains so strong and the SPY finally goes over, and I just get entered to the AMD, goes higher and higher, that's fantastic. Traders, AMD stop loss, it's under 114.20. So let's go for 40 cents and take a partial. Yes, here we are. Let's go for, actually, if I'm just checking the levels here, 90, 95 would be a great partialing point there. I like the volume on the AMD too. I really hope it's not going to trick us. I would keep an eye on Amazon too over the high. We called it over 20150. Now definitely over 20215.20. And again, 25 more cents on AMD to go. Nice AMD, finally, and I will get back to green. I can't believe that. I'm going to take, of course, like 75% of my share size into 15 cents, 10 cents on the AMD. Google, you are amazing. You just amazed me today. Amazing. So strong. PLTR Tular, I hope you took it. Very nice move on the PLTR. Okay, traders, here we go again. AMD. And I must tell you, I'm going to be a bit more flexible here, not that harsh, and taking it around 90 like here. So 75% of my share size AMD. I'm just going to take it here. I just do not trust this whole market. I'm afraid to see a big red candle immediately, right? It's just the new normal. I hate it, indeed. But the SPY triple Q new high, SPY is pushing higher too. So everything looks neat and tidy, but not clearly. Not completely, I would say. So first partial, and then let's see what's going to happen next. Okay, here we go again. Completely last chance to go to the 90s. SPY triple Q still remains extremely strong. And here we go. Okay, traders, took my 75% off on the AMD on 90. And let's just let it grow. My stop loss is going to be under 114 and 50. 114 and 50. And I'm back to green. Yeah. Hopefully even this AMD is going to move a bit more like $1, $2, hopefully, and push it more to the upside. Guys, also I need to leave, unfortunately. Sorry for that. I hope you enjoyed today's trading. If you did, please just give us a thumbs up, not particularly to me, but to the fantastic TEFS trading room team who just making it happen, this whole stream to come through every day. So traders, have a beautiful green day. If you remained any questions, please do not hesitate to write me on agi@tefs.com. And if you are in red, don't give up, guys. This was again quite of a nasty market. You see, now might we do see a continuation and the direction, but so far it was quite frustrating. Also, we could just get two winners and one loser today. So guys, thank you very much again for your participation trading with us today, as always, with the fantastic TEFS Trading Room family, and see you tomorrow. Bye.